All right. What's going on, everybody out there? As you can see, it is just me today. No Sean whatsoever. This is seemingly becoming a common occurrence. Nah, but seriously, just me. Um, Exciting week of football. Week 13. Can't believe it's almost over already. Like 4 or 5 weeks left. It's kind of crazy that football kind of came and went already, and it kind of blows my mind a little bit. But um, like I said, exciting week of football. Lots and lots of things happened. We had some really great games, big rivalries. Pittsburgh versus Cincinnati. Very high scoring game. You had the Browns versus the Broncos. The week ended off in a bang, and of course you had the game of the week in the Eagles versus the Ravens. And the Bills also did not disappoint this week. It was a lot going on. Late hits, concussed quarterbacks, you name it. It happened this week. And we're going to get into it. Um, so, with that being said, man, I'm just going to start off right away with concussed quarterbacks, man. Uh, in the in the Jaguars Texans game, you had Aziz Al Shahir. He laid what they call a late hit on Trevor Lawrence, and Trevor Lawrence got concussed. He was laid out for a while, got carted off in a stretcher, and Aziz Al Shahir was suspended for 3 games for the late hit. Um, he released a statement stating that, as a matter of fact, I could just show the video showing you exactly what the hit was and his statement. It but before I do that, I'm just going to give my opinion on the whole situation. I don't necessarily think that the hit was all that bad. Like, I honestly kind of think that it was late. But do I think it was 3 game suspension late? Absolutely not. I feel like it was a fine worthy late hit, not 3 game suspension late hit. I don't think it was egregious. I think that the NFL was more so reacting to the result rather than the action. And I don't necessarily think you should do that in these situations. I think you should react to the action itself and not necessarily to the result, because you find yourself reacting to the result, you're going to end up making calls based on emotion. And with that being said, let's just go ahead and look at the hit itself. Do 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 do.
In the second quarter, Trevor was using his legs, attempting to pick his forearm to Trevor's head. Trevor suffered a concussion, had to be carted off the field, and now he's in the concussion protocol. In a statement today on X, Aziz saying in part, "I genuinely didn't see him sliding until it was too late." He went on to say, "To Trevor, I genuinely apologize to you for what ended up happening," adding, "I would never want to see any player."
All right, I'm just going to read this off. For some reason, my oh, I don't know why that is. Oh, hold on, give me a second. I think. This? Oh, yeah, all right. So what you talking about, Michael? Anyway, I don't know why the echoing, but anyway, I'm going to read this off. Aziz Al Shahir. This is Aziz Al Shahir's statement about Trevor Lawrence. It says, I genuinely didn't see him sliding until it was too late, and it all happened in a blink of an eye. To Trevor Lawrence, I genuinely apologize to you for what ended up happening. I would never want to see any player hurt because of a hit I put on them, especially one that's deemed late or unnecessary. He uh he also goes on to say that he understands why his teammates went to defend him and everything, and basically he's saying that none of it was done with any malice. And in my opinion, when I watch back this hit, it doesn't look like it was done with any malice. And I like from this angle, you could see that it's late, but I could also see, being in the heat of the moment, that your body is already getting geared up to make this hit before he initiates the slide. And by that time, it's hard to shut down the locomotive when it's already moving.
And now he's in the concussion. And now Carter attempting to pick up
So as
a
you can
first
see here,
down.
look, it's
Starts
like it's
attempting
a
to pick
bit
up
of a
a
bang
first
bang
down.
play, man,
Starts
in
to
my
slide
opinion.
when Aziz takes his
So I don't know, man, but in my opinion, I don't think it was that late. I don't think it was that egregious. I think it was just something that kind of just happened, and it's what we're dealing with, I guess. Um, but anyway, um, I I personally think that I've seen worse hits than this. I've seen worse hits than this year. I mean, as far as the action, like the result, obviously we haven't seen much worse than this besides Tua. But as far as the action itself, I've seen worse than this. And one hit that comes to mind is the hits that were laid on Devonta Smith in the New Orleans Saints game. Uh, Rookie Boyd, Tyler Boyd lays a massive hit on Devonta Smith, and I'm gonna play that for you right now. Just give me a second. We're gonna stop that one and go to this one. All right. All right. So, like I was saying, here you go. This is the late hit that happened to Devonta Smith earlier this year, back in September.
Man, y'all watch this play. Christian Boyd knocks the dog.
And look, right there, right? Bang. Massive, massive hit into the back of the head after he's already being tackled to the ground by number 97. Um, Already going down to the ground. Massive hit. Boom. Knocks his helmet off. Fine. But that's Boyd was only fined he was fined $4,500 for that hit in which he was concussed. But that's not even the biggest part of it for me. The biggest part of it is number 98 right here that the screen is paused on. I want you guys to see this because number 98, he is the big culprit here. He is the big problem. Number 98 is defensive end Peyton Turner. Defensive end Peyton Turner, after Devonta Smith is already laying down concussed, decides he's going to lay a hit. So as you can see, Devonta Smith is concussed. He's laying down. Oh, let me go back a little bit further. All right. Look, he's laying down. He's on the ground. And there goes number 98 diving. Like, I don't know what was happening there, but seems a little bit more egregious in that situation. When I look back at it several times now, maybe there's a possibility Peyton Turner was going for the ball on the ground, but the whistle had been blown. So him like launching himself towards Devonta Smith in that situation seems a little weird to me. But maybe the NFL deemed that he was going for the ball as well. Who knows? But either way, it's not something I care to see, and I think that was a little bit worse. But Boyd only gets a $4,500 fine, and Peyton Turner doesn't get a fine at all. So, I mean, that's kind of the situation there. And I felt like maybe the NFL overreacted a bit to Shair's. Sorry, I think they overreacted a bit to Shair's hit. I'm pausing here because it seems like I'm freezing up a little bit. I don't know what the sound is like, but it seems like the screen is very choppy. Hold on. I can't do it. All right. End up deleting this, man. All right. So, all right. Things is freezing up really bad. Give me a second. I might have to end this and come back in because it's just me this time. All right. Remove from scene. I'm doing this to no one. I'll get back to it.